another war of words has erupted between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte on social media. Tyson Fury said that Dillian Whyte is a chinless piece of, don't know what substitute word to use here. Let's say Boris. A chinless piece of Boris, who is a massive Boris house, was offered $5 million to fight AJ and declined. He said, I'm putting you on notice, you bum. Try not to lose again before I smash you to bits in a keep busy fight for me before I smash Anthony Joshua. Dillian Whyte responded by saying, God, let me find another substitute word. Coca-Cola? He said, Coca-Cola head, don't talk about what you don't know. Talk about the 2 times you got ordered to fight me and chickened out. You gypsy coward, you know where I am at. Coca-Cola head, hit me up, baby. I got you covered. And Tyson Fury replied with, it's okay, I'll give you a small payday before I KO you. Then it will be back to selling Coca-Cola for you, Dossa. And yes, unfortunately, folks, I do have to use these silly euphemisms because this platform is so woke and sensitive these days that one small word out of place and I get demonetized. It's happened before, believe me. There was a video I did some months ago where I posted a tweet. I think it was from Teofimo Lopez, where he was having a go at somebody. Was it De La Hoya or Aram? I can't remember who. And it contained a curse word in it. And the video got demonetized off the strength of that. One curse word in a tweet that I showed on screen. But anyway, Dillian Whyte and the Gypsy King Tyson Fury getting real personal. Dillian Whyte talking about Tyson Fury's drug issues in the past. Tyson Fury talking about Dillian Whyte being chinless and turning down the AJ fight. And to be fair, both guys make some good points. I'm not gonna lie, because Dillian Whyte did turn down the AJ fight. And Tyson Fury did swerve a couple fights against Dillian Whyte, where he'd agreed if the WBC Diamond Belt was on the line, that he'd fight him. And when the WBC agreed to have it on the line, all of a sudden the Gypsy King didn't want to know. Not saying that Tyson Fury's scared of Dillian Whyte as such, but he's always been a guy who picks the right fights at the right time. He takes risks, of course, big risks, but they're calculated risks. But all the back and forth between these two aside, I just want to see him in the ring fighting each other. And Tyson Fury has given some indication that he may actually be willing to fight the body snatcher later on this year. He said, quote, I don't think the Joshua fight's going to happen in December. I'll fight Dillian Whyte back in the UK for the first time in years at a stadium in December. Let's get a date in December. I'll shut that bum right up. That'll be an easy one. Let's hope he doesn't start asking for stupid money that doesn't exist, because if he asks for stupid money, that means he don't want to fight. So you heard it here. We'll do Wilder on October 9. We'll do Dillian Whyte sometime in December. That's definitely going to happen. I'm going to splatter him for sure. End quote. Now, while that sounds promising at first listen, I do have to point a couple things out. Tyson Fury has said several times in the past that he's never going to fight in the UK again. Does he even have a UK license anymore? There's some speculation that he can't get a UK license. Now, I'm not saying that's true. I'm just telling you what the speculation is out there on the grapevine. Others say that he has a serious grudge with UKAD and the British Boxing Board of Control. Whatever the case may be, as I say, he has said that he will never fight in the UK again, that he'll finish his career fighting in America. And here, in true Fury fashion, he's contradicting that. In addition, he also says that Dillian Whyte can't ask for stupid money that doesn't exist, because if he does that, the fight won't happen. And he says if Dillian Whyte asks for stupid money, whatever stupid money actually is, it means that Dillian Whyte don't want to fight. Now, I 100% believe that Dillian Whyte does want to fight Tyson Fury. I think that Dillian Whyte is more keen on fighting Fury than Fury is fighting Dillian Whyte. Again, not to say Fury is scared of him. I just feel like Fury is very strategic and calculated from a business standpoint. Dillian Whyte is the WBC interim champion, but he's not yet the mandatory again, which means that if he can't work a deal out with Tyson Fury to fight in December, this is assuming Fury beats Wilder in the rubber match. If he can't work a deal out in negotiations, then Tyson Fury doesn't have to fight him in December at all. He can offer Dillian Whyte whatever money he wants to offer him, and if Dillian Whyte don't want to take it, he can kick on and fight somebody else. So Dillian Whyte will probably want that mandatory to be called so that he gets a guaranteed percentage. And if and when that happens, it's going to be interesting to see whether Dillian Whyte follows in the footsteps of so many other mandatory challenges these days and signs a rematch clause that he doesn't have to sign? Surely he'd want to be able to beat Tyson Fury and then sail off into the sunset and fight whoever he wants to fight next, rather than having to rematch the Gypsy King immediately afterwards. The Fury-Wilder saga is an example of how you can get bogged down with rematches. It can become a very long, drawn-out affair. So let's watch this space and see what happens. Me personally, I would love to see Tyson Fury fight Dillian Whyte next. If he's not going to fight AJ next, let it be Dillian Whyte. I think it's a fun fight, and it'll be nice to see Tyson Fury back in the ring with a top 10 fighter who isn't Deontay Wilder. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about all this in the comments below.